Yeah, I wasn't going to watch that whole video, but me, that is impressive. It finally came. In this box is my new computer. Probably, hopefully, for the next few years, really. Now, I ordered this thing 3 weeks ago, I think. I wasn't expecting it until next week. And then I just happened to check my Apple orders this morning, and it said it was arriving today. So, here we are. I'm a little disappointed that we don't need a knife for these things anymore, but there we go. Right. Okay. So this is the 2021 14-inch MacBook Pro. I went with the M1 Pro, 10-core CPU, 16-core GPU. The only other thing I upgraded was the memory to 32GB. I do a lot of work in things like Lightroom and stuff like that, so better safe than sorry, and I'm thinking of longevity with this machine. It's got the 1TB SSD and everything else. I just want to open it. Let's get to it. Very cold to the touch. This left China on Monday, apparently, and it's Friday today. That's not bad. Oh, that is freezing cold. Wow. I mean freezing cold. So, slightly different packaging. I'm not going to talk about it too much. Everyone's seen a MacBook unboxing before. I've noticed this in other videos. It's a bit weird with the circle around the Apple. I'm not sure what that was all about. USB-C to MagSafe. Braided cable, which feels very nice, I have to say. I do already have one of these braided USB-C to Lightning cables, which I think came with the iPad mini, and they are a lot nicer than the old rubber things. This will be my first time using a MagSafe MacBook, actually. I first bought an Apple computer in 2016, and it was just the dead basic MacBook, as it was called, 12-inch thing. So I've never experienced MagSafe in a laptop before. Whenever I sell on a MacBook, I always try and do my best getting the cable in nicely and stuff like that. I don't think that's going to happen with this one. And then we've got our literature, which everyone obviously reads straight away. And this one, I believe, is the 96 watt charger. I think that seems about the same size as my previous 16-inch MacBook Pro from 2019. Maybe a little bit smaller, I'm not too sure. Black Apple stickers. Add those to the pile. Let's open this thing. There's a bit of heft to it. So, my computer history. Currently, I'm just using a M1 Mac Mini over in the corner there. Up to about a month ago, I did also have a M1 MacBook Air, which I bought refurbished from the Apple website, and it actually served me very well. I've been editing wedding galleries, wedding videos, YouTube videos for this channel, all sorts on MacBook Air, and it worked pretty well. There were times when it would struggle though. It only had the base 8GB of memory, as does the M1 Mac Mini. But especially with the MacBook Air, there are no fans in that thing at all. So it was always going to start getting warm, especially when I'm exporting a wedding gallery up to 800-900 images in Lightroom Classic. That is quite a lot of work for a computer. But in reality, that MacBook Air was just a stepping stone. knowing something like this was soon to be released. And now here it is. So immediate thoughts, it's obviously heavier than the MacBook Air, it's obviously thicker than the MacBook Air. We have quite clearly air ducts for the cooling system, which the MacBook Air did not have. We've got these nice rubber feet on the bottom and the embossed MacBook Pro lettering on the bottom there. I've not even looked at the sides yet, have I? So, on this side, we have 3.5mm audio jack, which is now supposedly supporting high impedance as well. 2 Thunderbolt 4 USB-C ports. That's, of course, our MagSafe port for charging. And then on this side, I've never seen this before, having bought my first one in 2016. An SD card slot, which I believe is UHS 2 speeds. Another Thunderbolt 4 USB-C port, and an HDMI port as well. I went for the silver version. I've had enough of Space Grey, to be honest with you. And I think especially once we open it up, and we see the keyboard, which is on the inset black base, I think that looks superb with the silver finish. Nice size trackpad, as we come to expect with our MacBook Pros. And this screen immediately is crystal clear. Already, I'm still just on the welcome page. This is easily the best display I've ever seen, maybe. Never mind worked on. I went for the 1TB as standard with this M1 Pro model because I don't truthfully need a massive amount of internal storage. Most of my editing is all done on external solid state drives.
macOS contains a built-in screen reader called VoiceOver.
Shut up. So yeah, most of my editing is all done from solid state drives. I've just recently got the 2TB SanDisk Extreme Pro, which is up to, I think, 2000 megabit a second speeds, which will do me just fine for any videos that I'm doing. I've also got the 1000 megabit 2TB as well. That's just another for odd backups. And then I use the Samsung T5s for my photography work. They are more than quick enough. And for storage, that corner over there, all of that is hard drives. That is 10, 18, 24, 30, 38, 46. There's 50 terabytes of storage in that corner right now. So for storage, archiving stuff, I do not need any more internal storage. Keyboard is very nice indeed. I'm currently using the Magic Keyboard with the Touch ID, so the newest version. And I think already this feels nicer. For any type work, whether it's just writing emails, writing scripts for these videos, any prolonged typing, I've always much preferred doing it on a laptop. I think maybe it's just the close proximity from what you're writing to the actual keyboard. It just feels more natural to me rather than looking at a monitor over there and typing over here. So I'm very glad that that feels good. I am not migrating anything, I am starting from afresh. Oh yeah, the notch, I've only just noticed it. Handily, Apple do put a nice dark bit of background right above it, so you can't even actually see it until it's in the light, in the right orientation. I really don't think that's going to bother me too much at all. iCloud is just sorting itself out. Now let's check out the MagSafe. It's like magic. Ooh, that is attached quite firmly. Maybe if the nice rubber feet, all 4 of them, are on a nice grippy surface and then someone trips over the cable, it might just pop out. But if you were working on top of papers or a slick surface or the couch, I'm not sure that would do the job unless you managed to grab hold of it before it fell. But that is smart, nonetheless. Find my Touch ID. Nothing quite beats Touch ID, does it? Not for a laptop, I don't think. And we're in. Yeah, this screen is ridiculous so far. Let's go online. Let's find one of my videos so I don't get a copyright strike. Let's test out both the screen. Ooh. Let's get it in 4K. I only uploaded in 1080. What was I thinking? This looks and sounds superb. Not trying to toot my own horn making the video, but this looks fantastic. What else have we got? Where's my time-lapse video? Yeah, I wasn't going to watch that whole video, but me, that is impressive. I mean, a very simple test with this screen is just showing it on camera. This is right in front of my main key light here, which is not a dim light, but most other phones or screens or anything, it would just be a very dark looking screen. This is stunning. There's no other word for it. So, yeah. That's my new MacBook Pro. I'm going to finish the video here. I'm going to get this set up properly how I want it. But, yeah, do expect more videos coming in the future. Expect far more tutorials and things like Lightroom, Final Cut Pro, Premiere Pro, because this will be by far the most capable computer I've probably ever used. When I've been making tutorials and stuff like that before, that's been a main killing point of the video. If the computer just can't handle the task, as well as screen recording and then operating all those multicam clips in Final Cut or whatever. But yeah, I'm sure this will be more than capable. So thank you very much for watching this video. Hope you might have found it entertaining or informative, something like that. Do be sure to give it a like if you liked it. Hit subscribe if you want to see more videos like this. Otherwise, be good, stay safe, and I'll see you in the next video.